What's up, everyone? This is Rayuka here, and today I'm continuing my journey through Destiny 2. So, let's keep going through this, Red War. What? Right, this is good. I think y'all get the gist of what's going on, so let's just go through this.
Io, the whole place hums with energy left behind by the Traveler's unfinished work. No wonder Guardians considered this site sacred, now that Kate is back in the fold. All we need is to find Ikora, make the Vanguard whole again, and bring down the Almighty.
Of all the places I've been in all the years since my rebirth, this is where I return. The last place the Traveler touched. I came for answers. I stand here, still with nothing.
Ikora, Zavala is forming a resistance, and he believes...
What good is a resistance when you are the only one who would survive? I believe this Ghoul creature knows the Traveler blessed this site. I believe he sent his legion to find something they could never possibly understand. And I believe they will continue to desecrate all we hold sacred. Save this place, Guardian. Do not squander this second chance.
Red Legion ships have been in and out non-stop since I got here. We need to know what they're doing. Get into that base.
Look at the sky. What is that, Ikora?
Energy. The Traveler's energy. What have they done? This is my fault. I could have stopped this.
Ikora, there's no way. Not without your light.
I am more than just my light. I could have tried. I should have tried.
Looks like the Legion's packing up, Ikora.
But after all these years dying, being reborn, dying again, the Traveler has left me with one life. And I am afraid to lose it.
That might happen anyway. Gaul has a weapon that can blow up our sun.
What? Why would he destroy what he's worked so hard to conquer? Get into that base. There must be answers there.
Everyone's gone.
Keep looking. It's It's not like the Cabal to invest so much in a base and just abandon it.
We're coming up on a big drill.
A drill? Are they mining the Traveler's energy? No, it's not light. It can't give the Traveler's blessing. Not to me, not to Gaul. Or could it?
Ikora,
What's wrong?
Taken rips. Defensive wards, too.
The Taken.
Why are the Taken here? They have no leader. Oryx is dead.
The Taken will always be drawn to the Traveler's energy. They are no longer Fallen or Hive or Cabal. Oryx changed them with the dark powers he stole. Wait. Is Gaul's plan to do the same, but with the light? That has to be it. Gaul must be mining the Traveler's remnant energy in the hopes of transforming himself and the Red Legion into wielders of the light. If he succeeds, he will become immortal, unstoppable. We have to tell Svala. Meet me outside.
Shock alert! Someone or something drew the Taken here!
Asher Mir? Is that you?
Irrelevant! The Taken are sapping the moon's energy. I hypothesize that Io will implode if someone does not intervene.
Guardian, we cannot lose this sacred place. Do what must be done. Stop the Taken.
Looks like the Taken are conjuring some kind of portal.
Stop them! Stop! Those mindless vermin intend to summon every last one of their spectral friends to devour this moon.
There it goes. Looks like we closed the portal.
And why am I still seeing abnormal neutrino scattering?
Hang on. We're gonna take a closer look. We definitely didn't close it.
Ah, remedy this mess, you fool!
Portal's closed. We're clear. Ikora, I know this place is important to you, but...
There's nothing for me here on Io. I have one life left to give, and I will give it gladly to stop Gaul. We leave now.
Don't be so hasty. Ikora Ray, we must talk. And as for you, meddling guardian, I have a few choice things to say to you.
What? No! Cade, there is nothing you could teach me about the Vex that I would want to know. Ikora tells me that Commander somebody, I don't care, has a plan to attack the so-called Almighty. A plan unsupported by any data. However, there are remnants of an old interplanetary defense network here. We shall use it to assess the Almighty's capabilities. Then, we will tell Zavala precisely why his plan is wrong. And oh, I will relish that. Meanwhile, I refuse to squander valuable research opportunities. Therefore, you shall be my assistant. Go. All this talk wastes my time. The purchase will suffice, I hope. Use your studies well, Warlock. This is why I work alone. If only I had more time. You're not hearing me, Sloane. There's nothing to say.
Guardian, my agents report that the Taken are gathering at a Cabal camp near your current position, but we have no idea why. I would appreciate your insight.
So what if the Taken are gathering? They're not bothering us. With a little peace and quiet, I might be able to do some real work.
The Taken are an army without a commander, Asher. If we leave them with a little peace and quiet, they might crown a new king.
Found a scary portal. Reminds me of the ones we saw in the Dreadnought.
A portal to the Ascendant Realm. The Taken world lies beyond that veil. A new power must be seeking entrance into our world.
You should be able to directly manipulate Io's hyperparticle dimensions to collapse the portal.
Sorry, what?
Your hand! Use your hand to pick up the energy.
We've got it. Now what?
Bring it to that portal! You're fighting entropy with order here. Move!
I'm pretty sure that's our whole job description.
Shadows grow darker in the presence of light. Fight back, Guardian. Hurry. Whatever is on the other side of that veil has to know you're trying to seal it in.
Something's coming through.
How deliciously unexpected.
Hey, team? The screaming thing from the abyss is dead.
That creature was the servant of some higher power. I fear something has claimed Oryx's crown.
Yes, let's move on. Your intuitions were correct, mine were not, and the Guardian's prowess in battle was adequate. Assistant, I have a task for you, but I fear your fleshy body is insufficiently resilient for my purposes.
Did you just say fleshy?
There's a garage nearby, full of armored vehicles. Procure one. Now that you have use of this device, do you recall the War Mind Vault? The Vex are keenly interested in its secrets. That ends now.
information do the Vex want from the Warmind Vault?
The Warminds had a special connection to humanity's lost arts. Music, literature, film. The Vex may not understand this emotional frivolity, but they will use it as a weapon against us, if we let them.
We're making good progress. I have a suggestion, though.
A suggestion?
Well, if the Vex stole irreplaceable data, wouldn't it be good to, you know, recover some of it, instead of destroying it?
Huh, recover it. Huh. Yes. Yes. Well, fine. Do as you see fit.
I don't see anything of interest in our kill data so far, Hesher. Are you sure these are the right Vex?
What do you mean, the right Vex?
You know, like, are these the robots we're looking for?
The Vex would not trust goblins and hydras with such valuable data. You need to find the Vex mind responsible for the incursions.
You're really infuriating sometimes. All right, one mind coming up. got him, Asher. Looks like the Vex did steal files from the vault. Let's see. Some files about Mars, some data on Ray, and of course lots of data on the Warmind project. You'll have to take a look. I hope it's useful.
Hope is a logical fallacy. Only data leads to concrete solutions. About, huh?
We shot down a ship and a commander, and we hijacked the lander.
That is adequately impressive. You have exceeded my expectations.
As we all know, Zavala plans to attack the Almighty.
Typical Titan idiocy. I'm sure he thought, Gaul has a sun destroyer. I don't need a plan. I'll simply headbutt it.
It's desperation, Asher. Zavala has forgotten that he might die. His final death.
Need them no heed, Assistant. You and I can deal with them later.
Head toward the heart of the energy mining operation, Guardian. We'll use a war mine, part of an interplanetary defense network, to scan the Almighty.
Ikora, we found another drill. This one's big. Really big.
Good. That drill pierced an entrance to the war mine vault. The scanner's inside.
Gotcha. Let's find the drill controls and get it out of the way. on our way.
Ah! What a gloriously irritating commitment to safety standards.
There has to be a manual override somewhere in that base.
I find it incredible that those myopic Red Legion ignorami did not realize they were drilling directly into a war mind vault.
Stranger things happen every day.
I'm detecting a spike in paracausal energy. Stereoneutrino particles have quintupled.
He means watch out for the Taken. You should hire a translator, Asher.
Nice work. Let's find that override. I think we've got the drill going.
Good. Return to the drill site and get into the Warmind Vault. I am eager to discredit Vuvu Zela's plan to attack the Almighty.
So, are we going to see Rasputin? Or is this some other war mind?
There is only one war mind. But Rasputin is not here on Io. I believe he's been marooned on Earth ever since his network fragmented.
Whoa, the drill's on.
What? Lift it up before it collapses the war mine vault.
Finally. Let's get down to the vault. Asher, Ikora, we're on our way into the vault.
This will be rich. I will ask Zavala, can you tell me in zetajoules the Almighty's expected destructive capacity? And he will say, no, Asher, I cannot, because I am a reckless fool.
Ignore Asher. Find the war mine, reconnect it to the network, and we'll handle the rest.
Reconnecting to the Warmind network to begin a remote scan.
Yes. We can see the connection coming online.
Hang on, we've got taken. scan going?
Poorly. The Almighty is inextricably bound to the harmonic resonance of the sun's magnetic flux tubes.
What?
If Zavala blows up the Almighty, it'll take the sun with it. It's time I rejoined my fire team.
Tell me again, Speaker, what makes your guardians worthy of the light? What is the price of such power and immortality?
Devotion. Self-sacrifice. Death.
Death. Explain.
Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. Sacrifice leads to death. So, feel free to kill yourself.
Devotion. Sacrifice. I was born an outcast. A runt. As is custom with the Cabal, I was cast aside and left for dead. I was taken in by an old scholar himself, disgraced, who saw in me something redeemable. He raised me, taught me, trained me, and in return, I would become a vehicle for his revenge against an empire that failed him, that failed itself. Rejection, ridicule, torment. It made me stronger. I gave everything to win not just acceptance, but glory. Beneath my mask, Speaker, is the face of devotion and sacrifice. I will not take the light by force. To do so would be to admit failure. And I never fail. Now, do you see why I will be chosen?
I see now. I see all that you have done.
Our operation on the Jovian moon was a success. Once the cage is complete, we will have everything we need to begin the process of extracting the light. Dominus, everything we've worked for is here, for the taking. All that remains is your word.
No. This is not the way, old friend.
But it is the way. The only way.
Not for me.
I've planned a novel experiment, Assistant, and you shall be my guinea pig. I need you to gather radiation. Move. Go. Shoot.
We're happy to help, but why? What's the experiment?
I am trying to create synthetic light. If this experiment succeeds, then perhaps we can make new Guardians here.
It won't work, Asher. The energy here is not light, and science cannot manufacture blessings.
So you say, but you have not stopped me, have you? You want this to work, and it will. My theory is sound.
Taken are drinking something from the ground.
I don't care who's drinking what. Hurry up and deal with them.
Field team to home team. We are 100% irradiated. That light, it's opening.
Excellent. Now we'll need calibrations. Act naturally, Assistant. Go punch something.
reality.
Your grasp of relativity is execrable. Nevertheless, you've let me return to my studies. Thank you.
I'm sending that data back now, Asher. Should we keep punching, or...?
No! My field equipment is ready. Go to the test site.
If this works, it will change everything.
I think we're coming up on your test site, Asher.
You simply need to activate the field equipment to begin, and be gentle with it. It's yours to replace if it breaks.
Okay, Asher, something's definitely happening. But we've got a lot of Taken coming in.
Yes, I expected they would be drawn by the anti-umbral pulses.
Creating some kind of energy. Huh.
I'm seeing extreme variance in my data. The Taken must not be allowed to interfere with this experiment.
Extravagant light shows can't create guardians.
here at the test site. You guys have any results? This thing isn't gonna put the Traveler out of a job, right?
Unfortunately, my predictions appear to be flawed. Your light cannot pass to another, nor can the power created by this experiment.
What he means is no. We cannot create or take light. Only the Traveler can choose to gift us with it.
Let us know if we can help with anything else. I didn't think it would work either, but you can't help hoping for a miracle.
Assistant, is that you? Vex energy readings are off the charts. Go find out what's happening and be quick about it.
Taken are drinking something from the ground.
I don't care who's drinking what. Hurry up and deal with them.
of reality.
Your grasp of relativity is execrable. Nevertheless, you've let me return to my studies. Thank you. Whatever.
Asher, we found Vex protecting some kind of construct. It's pumping energy into the ground. Asher, we found a construct injecting something into the ground, but a Vex mind showed up and took it.
The mind took it?
Yep, just swoop, took it. We're tracking it now.
I hypothesize that the Vex are preparing to fully machinoform this moon.
Like you do.
Ah, yes. Laugh it off. The Vex are simply planning to transform every planet in the system into a cog in a vast, inscrutable machine. They merely wish to convert every particle of matter on this moon, living or dead, into a radiolarian solid.
Well, when you put it that way. Asher, we followed the mine to some kind of sink plate.
How curious. See if you can establish a connection with the Vex Collective. I've designed a virus which might prove useful.
A virus? Huh. I hope you know what you're doing.
Our work be disturbed. mind is summoning some sort of pestilent defense.
Destroyed the Mind Asher.
Yes, yes. Now return to solid ground before the Vex reconfigure their thought protocols. Those platforms are about to disappear. I've just lost access to the collective. Nonetheless, I did manage to release the virus. I imagine the Vex will find this development rather upsetting.
These Taken are drinking something from the ground.
I don't care who's drinking what. Hurry up and deal with them.
That doesn't sound ominous.
Indeed. We shall allow this experiment to unfold in its own time. Assembly all.
You're very welcome.
So really what you're saying is, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't.
On the contrary, now that we are together again, we just might stand a chance.
The fact is, if we destroy that weapon, we will ignite a chain reaction that could send our sun into a supernova.
Well, at least we have each other.
Indeed. We all know what needs to be done. The Traveler must be freed.
I'm thinking the three of us and a big fat pile of explosives can get the job done. Look, I still have that Vex teleporter. It's got a limited range, so we'll have to get a little too close for comfort.
Then we get inside the city walls for it to be effective.
But without the light, an outright assault on the wall is doomed to fail. We could... There will be no coming back.
It's worth it.
How do we get in?
You know, the city wall is kind of like this barn. Plenty of places to slip in unseen, so long as you know how.
You sure you're not one of my hunters?
Not really into capes.
Clearly. Nice poncho.
You need to get your team into the city without raising any alarms. My people and I can help you do that. We also happen to be pretty good at shooting bad guys.
Hawthorne, it's one thing for us to put our lives on the line, but this doesn't have to be your fight. You're not
a guardian? You think you've cornered the market on sacrifice? You forget that we've had to survive without the light all our lives. Once upon a time, that big white ball in the sky was there for all of us. I think it's about time we return the favor. Guardians or not.
That's great speech and all, but let's not forget about the whole supernova and complete annihilation thingy.
If we can't destroy the Almighty, we'll have to disable its weapon. And that means getting a certain Guardian on board.
We'll need a good disguise if we're going to fly right through a Cabal armada.
If it's a Cabal ship you need, there's a base nearby full of them. But it won't be easy sneaking in.
Oh, we're done sneaking. If there's one thing I've learned from Cade, it's the value of a grand entrance.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
What is it?
Guardian, report.
We should have some kind of plan next.
Anything to report, Guardian?
Bad rat. Hi there. Dum dum dum.
How can I help?
Accept it. The Guardians don't understand us.
Sign here. I'm here now. 2 hours to the wall. 2 hours back.
Attention, please.
Explosions make everything better. Come see me sometime, Warlock.
I can speak to you as well.
Battle looks well on you.
The light surrounds us.
What? You thought a bit of apocalypse would shut down Eververse? Not likely. We have 2 choices here. Give up, give in, or stand up, brush off the dirt, and face whatever comes. With style. Even in the worst of times, if you look good, you feel good. And this place? It could use a little glamour. So, what can Eververse do for you today? Thank you for shopping at Eververse.
Anything worthy of a closer look.
Take as long as you like. I can wait. There's a fresh wind in the air, and fresh new goods in stock. Welcome. Hey there, Gordon. What's up?
These things are supposed to be unbreakable.
Explosions make everything better. I have full confidence in your ability.
EDZ needs our help, Guardian. Get out there.
What does Dead Orbit need this for? How can I help? I need you
What
to listen
does
to
the
me.
future hold?
You have to check on me every 10 minutes. Yo.
Deep breaths. Some good people in them.
So you Guardians are all about symbols, right? Warlocks, Titans, Dead Orbit, Iron Banner. I don't know how you keep track of it all. Point is, you understand that people need symbols to inspire them. You're in a clan, you know what I'm talking about. But repping a clan is just the start. Fly this banner wherever you go. Make it the last thing the Legion sees before you put him down. Doesn't get more inspirational than that. Remember that Cabal base round the way? One of Gaul's buddies runs it. Bloodguard by the name of Thumos. We know he's got access to the Almighty. So you crash the base, steal Thumos' ship, use it to sneak aboard the Almighty, and shut it down before it can blow up our sun. Do me a favor. Put Thumos down while you're at it. When you give the signal, we move on the city. Take it back. Gotta say, I really didn't think you'd come back from your interplanetary jaunt. Much less with the Vanguard by your side.
Look at us. Red Legion doesn't stand a chance.
Yup.
I can see him. There, atop the
Have something
spire.
for me?
Beneath the
What
light.
does the future hold?
You are the best guardian I know. Next to Shax, of course. How's your light, Warlock? Keeping it fierce?
Are you still with us?
You ever figure procrastination is your brain's way of stopping you from making a terrible mistake? Yeah, me too. See, I volunteered to set up our patrol network, and I haven't done it yet. Because what if I screw it up, you know? It's so important. We use that network to run ops all over the system. Supply runs, recon, you name it. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do? But here you are. So competent, so diligent, so ready to do things the right way. Guess what I'm trying to say is, save me from myself. I'll make it worth your while.
You're doing your
I
part.
must.
As of today, I'm reauthorizing strike operations. Strikes will serve as the backbone of our defense against our enemies, present and future. We'll hunt down priority targets, gather intelligence on our enemies, and undermine plots against humanity. I'm counting on you to show everyone, Guardian and civilian alike, what courage really looks like. But this isn't a solo detail. You'll need a dependable fire team to back you up. What is it that Cage says? Teamwork makes the dream work. Get out there and make us proud.
Losing the light was devastating. We were careless. I was careless. I took my power for granted. Never again. Wherever you go, seek out experiences that truly challenge you. Force yourself to grow. Never be satisfied. If anything dares to come between you and the light, destroy it. Let every victory sharpen your mind and body, and show our enemies a guardian's wrath. I can speak to you as well.
Looks for the Titans. Too heavy.
Guardian, report.
Checking right away.
Keep watching the crucible. Remember what that's where he'll find our king.
I've had enough.
My mind is in I can speak to you as well.
And that is the end of tonight's live stream. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. Also, drop a like if you like what you're seeing here, of course. And as always, this is Rayuka here saying thanks for watching. And until next time, everyone, sayonara.